Sam Conn here. Baseball playoffs upon us starting on Wednesday. UIL State baseball playoffs kicking off. I'm here with Randy Byers, founder of Houston5abaseball.com. Talk a little bit about the playoffs preview, Region 3. Randy, let's talk about it. Last year, of course, Bel Air was the team to come out a little bit unexpectedly. I think they were not probably about fifth or sixth down the list that you would have thought. They have the experience. But Memorial looks pretty good too. Who is your team that looks like they can stand the test of Region 3?
Well, I mean, I'd have to give it to you in a short list because there's a few, because there is a lot of parity this year in Region 3. But bypassing that parity is probably a list of maybe 3 or 4 teams. And I would definitely say the Spring Branch Memorial Mustangs. They're odds-on favorite, in my opinion, because of their depth. There's never been a deeper team that I've witnessed in high school baseball since I've had the website in 10 years. Now, there's other teams out there that can be considered as good, if not better at times, and that would be like the Brazowood Buccaneers, the Alvin Yellow Jackets, even the Bel Air Cardinals if they can just get their hitting woes worked out. Bel Air is very deep. They have a lot of kids that can play really good, but they left 14 runners on base in their last game, and 12 of them were left at second and third with less than 2 outs. So, or they had opportunities
Right.
with less than 2 outs.
And that'll kill you in the postseason.
Oh, that'll
it
kill
killed,
you. Any season, that'll kill you.
It killed teams
But
that Bel Air took down last year.
The only question mark I would put on Memorial this year, and I know it's a lot better this year than it has been in the past, but their pitching still, to me, is not as good as the rest of their team. They're good. They're very good. Stephen Murray is a stud. Laswell's a stud. The Burgess kid is really good. He doesn't pitch, though. Taylor pitches. That's who I'm thinking of. Taylor's really good. Bergman's really good. Nick, he's good. They have a lot of depth, a lot of arms they can go to. The Dahlstrand kid throws 92 miles an hour, and he never sees the field because they have so much depth. But it's all about throwing strikes and getting outs, and they've had a tendency to make some errors that they're not usually making, and not get the outs or the strikes when they need them. So, Memorial can be had. It just depends on what kind of pitching they get from day in, day out. You're not going to shut down their offense. It's not going to happen.
Right. You talked about, they've got the depth, maybe not necessarily that go-to ace. One team that does have a pretty good pitcher is Brazowood, you mentioned. Colton Lindloff's pretty damn solid.
Yeah,
I think
Lindloff,
you throw him out there in an elimination game or game one, it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, a one-gamer, yeah, no doubt. And, then you got McIntyre to follow him up. I mean, you got Tyler Green. As far as pitching, and then those guys can mash too. That's another thing. You mix Green in with Gonzalez and Corum. I mean, those guys can just flat out mash, and they're really young. I mean, these guys are all going to be here next year except for Corum. I mean, all the rest of those guys are going to be back. I mean, you got Gonzalez kid, he can mash. The Garner kid, he can mash. Green is just out of his mind. Power-wise, good player. Brazowood's going to be good for the next couple of years.
What about the 1-2 combo in Alvin, Josh Lynn, and Aaron Stewart? Can they take them deep?
With the proper rotation and rest, if Coach Rogers can just hit the trigger right and pitch the right pitcher against the opponent to where both of them match up evenly or even better than the other, yes, those two are really good. And the 2 sophomores they have behind them that are just bringing it, that can just fill right in for them. There's no doubt about it. And they got the big bat of Andrew Gross and Chris McDonald. So. They've got a complete team. They've got a really complete team, and they could make a run, and they are on my short list for sure of teams that could make the run out of the region.
Got, of course, a deep pool of talent in Region 3. Who's your dark horse? We got a lot of them to choose from, but who's your true dark horse that nobody's looking at right now that could make it a run to the regional final?
Wow, that's tough. Probably, if I had to guess, maybe a Atascocita, somebody like that, Channelview. I mean, nobody's really looking at those guys to go past a couple of rounds, but Channelview would probably be my favorite even over Atascocita because Channelview has really solid defense. They've got 4 guys that are just flat-out studs, and they've got 5 other guys that are approaching, the word stud and as far as playing. I mean, the Whitmire kid's on fire with home runs. Rodriguez at shortstop is ridiculous. Then you got Cormier, which is leading the team in everything, including pitching. And then you got Wheeler. I mean, all these guys are really, really good. And when they're all clicking, they're going to be a tough draw in any round for any team because they're that deep. So, yeah, that would be the team I would say that nobody's really looking at to get past the second round that could be in the regional finals.
playoff baseball, nothing better than that at this time of the year. Randy Byers is the man. Houston5abaseball.com is the site. I'm Sam Cron. Thanks for watching. Cron.com. Cool. Excellent. I can work with that. I can throw some highlights and some B-roll